Last time on Runaway, we met these two folks. Kordsmeyer, he's got an army. And Lokelani, she has boobs.
Hello, my pretty. What in the world did I do to deserve such hatred? Let's drop it. It's not worth it.
Pocket him, like the lemur. Put him with the lemur. Can't take a lay. Ooh, get the ashtray.
It's full of sand, ash, cigarette butts, and that looks like a cigar holder. I bet I can find some use for that. If I remember right, that's the brand Kordsmeyer smokes.
Cool. Alright. Take the chalkboard.
Sure. Why not? Look, Ilani, could I borrow your chalkboard?
Go ahead. Nobody's ordering any cocktails around here anymore.
It comes with chalk, too.
Yoink! Now I need a nail. I'll just go in there with... scratch it and be like, what are you doing, sir? Ah, my fucking ears! Let's see. We got that down there. We got the surf shack and the bar. I think goes too far. Probably should check out... Let's check out the surf shack. Whoa! It's a Jawa.
He looks like a character from The Name of the Rose.
No, he doesn't. Looks like a Jawa.
Hello, nice man. Hello? Yoo-hoo! Nothing. Either this guy's deaf or he's on a real trip. I hope he sees lots of planets on the way. Oh, look! He moves and everything. Did that mean yes? Hi, my name is Brian. Nice to meet you. I guess he can only nod to express the idea of yes. Man, how innovative. Do you know any other tricks? Wow, he can shake his head to say no, too.
That's weird. You're a whiz, yeah.
You're a whiz at saying yes or no, but I don't know if you really understand me or if you just have a nervous tick.
Yes and no.
You're not a big talker, so there's no reason to ask whether you can read or write.
No and yes. Huh.
Did you stop nodding and shaking your head for some reason, or are you a member of a binary sect?
I like how he answers the questions in order.
Do you understand my language, or do you just say yes and no at random?
Yes? No. Maybe you don't make any other gesture out of spite.
Maybe you don't make any other gestures out of spite.
No.
I think I've gotten a bit mixed up, so let's change the subject.
Yes. Did you see a girl fall from the sky?
You didn't happen to see a girl fall out of the sky lately, did you?
Damn.
Maybe a monk isn't the person to ask about a woman, so I'll rephrase the question. Have you seen a man with no hair on his face fall out of the sky? Maybe you saw her fall and thought it was a miracle. I have a hunch you're not going to be much help, so I'll just drop the subject.
Yes. He has a roof. He wouldn't see anything in the sky.
I can't see your face very well, but I get the sinking feeling we've met before. We'll chat some other time, okay? Good luck, my friend.
You're Joshua, aren't
This
you?
guy may know something, but if he keeps talking that way, it'll be hard to discern the important part. Besides the fact that, luckily, he isn't deaf.
I feel like you're Joshua. You're gonna be Joshua. I'm gonna take this hook.
Okay, it could be handy. Huh, it looks like the other end of the cable is hooked onto something down there. Sure, I'll take a glance under the shack. It's pretty dark. I'll get a little closer. I knew it. The cable is caught up in the roots of a palm tree. He must have been stuck here for ages, and I can't get it untied.
Damn. You elude me today, Hook.
I don't know what this darn cable is for, but it's sure stuck tight.
I haven't thought. You got rid of the shard of glass? That thing had to weigh like half an ounce. Check this out.
My goodness, the collateral damage of tourism. If you ask me, rodeos and, of course, bucking broncos are about as Hawaiian as koalas, just to give an example.
That's true. I can't take that, but I have a feeling, nope.
That's the weight of the machinery that makes the bronco buck.
There's a hole down here. Go in there.
Yeah, maybe I'll find something interesting.
You'll find lemurs.
Or maybe something dangerous. What a mess! The only danger inside there is getting tetanus with all that rusty metal.
And this thing.
No, it's such a wreck something might happen to me. Plus, it probably doesn't even work.
Damn it, I wanted to ride.
It looks more like a buffalo than a bull, but what's the difference in Hawaii?
I agree. Take the speakers? Can't take the speakers. Can't see anything else around here, so. We got this room. There's two places here. Seafood and visitor center. Go for the small little seafood. Why can't I skip? Damn. This is so slow. Run, man, run! The military has your woman. You must either find a way to escape and save her, or find a way to escape with the waitress.
I can't go in. It's closed.
It's the frickin' store in the town all over again. Okay, I just close this. I saw another arrow. A basement entrance?
It keeps the doors from being opened.
Open it.
Impossible. Just by looking, I can see the wood is too thick.
Open this.
I'm not exactly dying to open it, but let's see what's inside. I hope it smells better inside than outside. Bags of trash, old newspapers. Ooh, this could be totally usable. Almost a whole stick of butter. And no, nothing else in there looks recyclable, at least for now.
I have garbage butter. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, this is not good at all. Visitor center. Oh no. He's walking all the way there. That can only mean that I can't go in there. Damn it.
I couldn't get in. The door is locked with several chains and padlocks.
Let's go over here then.
Ooh, it's one of those stands where you can get a souvenir photo taken. I always thought they were a little cheesy, though. I just don't get the humor. I was probably influenced by that dumb photo my mom had hanging on the living room wall, though. Me when I was 6 with a stupid grin and Donald Duck's body.
Look behind there, yeah.
Ah, I've reached the heart of the beast. I mean, the place where you stick coins in and the photo pops out.
Take a photo.
Oh, the lights are turned off. That means the photo stand is either unplugged or, even worse, out of order.
Why do I need a photo stand thing?
1. Insert $5 token into slot. Bills not accepted. 2. Place heads in face holes. 3. Remain totally still while photograph is taken. 4. Surfing photo will pop out in less than 1 minute.
$5?
That wouldn't achieve much. And I've heard too many horror stories about kids getting their hands stuck in weird places for hours on end.
That's just because they won't let go of the candy. They're idiots. Alright.
I admit I do like the idea of the Aboriginal photographer. No can do. It must be hooked up to the rest of the machinery. And if I unhook it, it'll probably stop working.
Who cares?
No, even though the wood is worn out, it's well anchored from behind. Plus, why would I want to knock it down?
Well, you came up here and said you didn't like these things.
It had never occurred to me to waste my time taking a picture like that for fun.
See? You should destroy it.
It's all worn out from exposure to the water and salt. Yeah, right. Then I'll stick it in my pocket and take it home after turning it into a dining room table.
You have a monkey in your pocket. This isn't that much far-fetched. Oh well. Let's see, we got nothing down there, so let's hit this. Okay. Oh, I guess he's already going. Oh, or not. Yeah, he is. Okay. Oh, he's not. Guess he's not. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Or I can do that. Yeah. No highway.
Yeah, I'll keep inspecting the island. I'll try to find that cove Lokilani told me about. Maybe her friends can help me out.
The cove!
Well, unless I'm lost, this must be them. And I'm willing to bet the guy with the surfboard is Knife. I'm gonna go check it out.
Well, the other guy is missing a leg, so that's gotta be the other guy.
Hey, you're Knife, right?
Sure am, mate. Have we met?
Actually, I haven't, but I've heard about you.
Gnarly, mate. My fame back at the University of California remains. I'm not surprised, though. After so many years trying to finish school, even the professors know me.
No, Lokilani's the one who mentioned you.
Lokilani's one hot babe, eh? She's like totally for my bones, mate. But don't tell Kai or he'll go aggro.
Okay. Hey, I haven't introduced myself. My name is...
I heard that, bro. You just told Brian that Lokilani thinks you're the kind. And no one's gonna swallow that, bro.
He is like totally full of himself sometimes. He thinks the fact that some shark chowed down on his paw is enough to impress a Betty like... Wait, what did Lokilani say about me?
Not much. She just said you're crazy about surfing.
How could I not? I was born in Byron Bay.
Where?
Byron Bay, in Australia, mate. The place with the bitchinest airs on the planet, buddy boy. Thing is, when I was a kid, I didn't like surfing. I was all into underwater diving. California's where I got all hyped on surfing, but crikey, over there in Cali, it's majorly packed. You know you gotta reserve a wave at least 2 days in advance?
No, I didn't. Hard to believe.
I'm telling you, and don't think that means you get to ride it alone. Nah, they rent it out to so many mates at once you feel like you're surfing in a public toilet.
So, of course you decided to come here for the peace and quiet.
For Kai, too. When I was a freshman in Surf and Sciences, I saw him do a demo in a video. And it was so gnarly that I dropped out of college to become a student. Kai rules, mate. People say he's a bum just because he spends 16 hours a day resting. But all the masters have to meditate.
I guess that video was recorded before he lost his leg, right?
Negative, mate. The most awesome thing is that his mastery's greater with that iron leg than most people with... Hey, you're not trying to get him to give you classes, are you?
Don't worry. Surfing's not my thing.
You're not into surfing? Whoa, what's up with that? I knew there were some freaks out there, but... So, what brings you to Mala, then?
Well, first I'm a little curious as to how he knew my name, considering he interrupted me introducing myself. But, on the other hand, let's see... You have a motorboat! I want that!
Lokilani told me you have a motorboat.
Lokilani's a sweet babe, ain't she? So what about the motorboat?
Could I borrow it?
Could I borrow your motorboat?
No regrets, mate. If those army thugs catch you, they'll rough you up and leave me boatless. Then forget looking for waves, cars, classes, and everything surfing means. Plus, just this morning I tuned it up, and I don't want you screwing it up.
You're a dick. What does surfing... Everything surfing means stand for? I don't really care about that.
And Kai is that good of a teacher?
He's one righteous mate. In the beginning, I'm majorly stressed, but he made me walk around the whole island and substitute for him as a tourist guide. Then I wigged out even more because he made me wax boards for 2 weeks. Wax on, wax off. And on top of it, he just laid there without moving a finger. I almost returned to California. Or Australia, that is. But then he started to teach me for real, and you gotta admit, the mate's better than the whole surfing university faculty put together. Plus, I realized he's no bum. He's just meditating.
Let's see.
What does everything surfing means stand for, if I may ask?
Mate, surfing is a philosophy of life. On the one hand, it forces you to let yourself get carried away by the currents of nature. And on the other, it makes you control the situation so you won't wipe out. To achieve that, which is the essence of surfing, you just need 2 things. Balance and foresight. 3 days, mate. 3 days without riding a wave.
Not interested in surfing, sorry, buddy.
Let's talk about your motorboat again.
Isn't that, like, totally rad?
I think you used the motorboat to look for waves on the nearby islands.
No, that was before. The guys in green told me they'll whip out their guns and shoot me if I use it. They must hate surfing so much that one of them says he wants to fly over the beach in a helicopter while I'm surfing, and use me for target practice. People are just totally wacko.
What were we talking about before?
I don't know, about surfing maybe?
Yeah, it is all you talk about. And how is there a... Yeah, I need to know about this.
Before, you said you studied surfing at the university.
Full on, mate. Since people spent all day on the beach and the classrooms were empty, the uni decided to dream up some more interesting majors and the students were majorly stoked. It was mythical, mate. I, for instance, signed up for 14 different majors. From skating sciences to applied Tai Chi, plus adventure sports theory and practicum and California punk aesthetics. I didn't go to class much, but it was cool to say your major was one of those rad subjects.
That sounds like 10 types of bullshit.
It seems weird to me that you have a son.
Koala? He is even weirder. I'm not sure whether he'll turn out to be a criminal or an artist.
You look too young to have a son.
I'm telling you, mate, it just happened once, kind of by chance. I met this hot, amazing, mythical babe who digs adventure sports and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We were kindred souls, but hers was in a bikini. The thing is, when Koala was born, she got the chance to climb Mount Everest on a tightrope. So of course she bailed. Then she did this round-the-world hydro bike tour, then some other expedition, then another. So, I guess she'll come back someday, but I try not to let it get to me. There's too much stuff to keep me busy, and freaking out is for nerds.
Why do you think he'll be a criminal?
Why do you think he'll be a criminal when he grows up?
'Cause he's killing me, mate. Me and everyone else, 'cause he can't sit still for a second. He doesn't actually speak, but his actions speak loud enough. This morning, while we were having breakfast at Lokilani's, he started raging on his military mate, who almost whacked him to the other side of the island. And he's one fast little bugger, too. If you turn the other way for a second, he'll totally whip your butt. By the way, that Lokilani's a hot babe, eh?
Wow, you really have nothing on your mind, do you?
What makes you think he'll be an artist?
Didn't you see the sand turtle the little tyke built? I'm like totally amazed at the way he works with his hands. He made it in like 2 seconds, mate, right before going out for breakfast. But ever since he got his hands on that console, he's locked himself in the house and it's goodbye, turtle.
You're talking about him like he's a baby. I have a feeling he is not a baby.
Did you say your kid's name is Koala?
No, mate, actually his name is... It's... Mike. Well, eventually I'll remember. I call him Koala because of this cartoon movie he's watched like 10 bazillion times. One of the characters is this blue alien, but the kid kept yapping, "Look at the koala!" Since he saw one when he went to visit his grandparents that summer, it was koala this and koala that. So now, he's stuck with Koala.
Let's leave your son be.
Yeah, mate, if he gets bored with that game Power Station or whatever it's called, you're gonna freak.
Huh.
I'll just leave you alone here, Knife.
Later, mate. Hey, do me a favor. Don't go into my hut, 'cause my kid's in there flipping out with a console I picked up while we were having breakfast at Lokilani's. And now that he's quiet for once, we better just leave him alone, in case he decides to come out and ruin this peaceful moment.
You seem... There's something weird going on.
It's sad to think it'll wash away when the tide comes in.
It's a turtle. Destroy it? Maybe I should.
Better learn to control that urge to destroy things for no reason.
This game is called Dream of the Turtle. That turtle must be an omen. Maybe he has treasure. Maybe he will become a ninja. How did you know my name?
Something happened before, and I just don't get it. While I was talking with Knife, Kai called me by my name, but I'd swear I'd never mentioned it. I'll go ask him about it.
Yep, good call. You noticed it.
Excuse me for bothering you, Kai,
Aloha, Brian.
but how do you know my name?
You mean you never mentioned it?
Not as I remember.
Well, I must have heard it around town, brah.
That's funny, 'cause I just got to this island.
Welcome, then. Do you plan on sticking round, brah?
No way. I'm just passing through. Or more like I just dropped in by chance.
No, stay as long as you want, brah. I like it when you Malihini come to live here. As long as you don't make noise, and you let me meditate in peace. There's fewer and fewer of us who speak Hawaiian, though, and it's sad to see the traditions disappear. I bet you don't even know that Mala, the name of the island, means garden.
I'd love to learn Hawaiian, but I have no time to waste.
Hang loose, brah. Nothing in life is worth running away. First, you have to ask yourself about the Mana'o and things. What they truly mean. And the best way to do that is to lay down and take a load off for a while.
Darn, the main reason I came was to ask you a few questions.
Whatever you want, brah.
Running away is the name of the game. Almost literally. Although now that I think about it, first game, constantly running away from the Mafia. This game, I haven't run away from anyone yet. But there's guys with tanks. You're a witch doctor, right?
According to Lokelani, your grandpa was a witch doctor.
Nani Koki, Lokelani, huh? Yeah, my grandpa and my great-grandpa before him was the island's official kahuna and official witch doctor of the poultry god. His specialty was bringing poultry shop chickens back to life.
Does that mean the parrot's gonna die and I'm gonna revive him and then he'll be my buddy? That'd be cool. Brian, Savior! Ah!
Is it true that if a bird dropped dead, your grandpa could revive it?
That was his specialty as a kahuna. He was called Kini Papa Moa, which means something like King of the Sick Poultry. He was so famous they showed him on TV around the world, until the National Bird Lovers Association denounced mistreatment of our fine feathered friends, and he was never allowed to revive a bird again. Then he started learning Reiki to use as a hangover remedy, but he never seemed to be very good at it. Maybe it's 'cause he only had one hand.
I guess you must know a thing or two about witch doctoring.
My grandfather would always take me to his Hawaii, his ritual hut, which is where he would teach me everything a good kahuna should know. Sharks are the spirits of our ancestors. To revive a bird, add a bit of this and a dash of that. Do this, do that.
So, your great-grandpa was a witch doctor too?
Yeah, brah, they say he was a specialist in hearing the future through the sound of waves. Though I've also heard he was born without one of his ears.
Your family has a long line of having one of things they had two of.
What does Nani Koki mean, referring to Lokelani?
Pretty much the same as Hilu Hilu. But Lokelani is much more than that. You gotta admit that Kio Kio has turned into one real huilau. I'm just saying that 'cause that nice fat manu she has, and that incredibly uli pair of pekekeu, get my mind to think of nothing but lele, lele, and more lele.
I'm not sure, but that sounded a bit gross.
Why? It's just that the girl has turned into a true pet fanatic, which is just 'cause of that big fat parrot she has, with that incredibly wide pair of wings that get my mind to think of nothing but flying, flying, and more flying. What did you think I meant, bro?
Me? Nothing. But I still don't know what it means if you say Lokelani is Nani Koki.
Heck if I know. Oh yeah, I think it means the same thing as when Knife says she's a hot babe. Or something like that.
Maybe we should talk about witch doctoring some other day.
Alright, bro.
That sounded very, very dirty. How can you not know what bra means? That's pretty freaking obvious. Yeah, how'd you lose your leg?
I've heard you're a surfing hero, even though you're missing a leg.
No big deal, brah. People who don't think exaggerate all the time. Lots of talking, lots of hurrying, and little meditating. People should spend more time lying in a hammock. Plus, if that shark hadn't gnawed my leg off, nobody would talk about me.
It must be hard to live with a prosthetic leg.
Maybe at first. Until you find someone missing the opposite leg who has the same taste in shoes as you. So just imagine, I'm saving a fortune.
That is like the most optimistic way to look at it ever. Cool.
What a faux pas, that shark mess.
Not as much as you'd think. Since then, I look at things from a much calmer perspective. And I appreciate certain things I wasn't interested in before. I got my parents' house back and moved into it. I took Knife in as a student to convey my knowledge to him, and I started to study my own island. Its past, its animal life, its customs. But mainly it helped me discover my true calling. Meditating.
I'm curious about your peg leg.
It's a leg made of flexible black metal, especially for athletes. But I don't think you can see it, brah. Knife's kid Koala stole it from me this morning. The little rugrat was playing with the sand, and I guess he used it as a shovel. Who knows where he hid it?
Getting back to what we were discussing,
Let's see. Don't need to know about bra, because that just means it's just a slang for like bro or whatever. Come on. I have friends who say that.
do you know if there's any way into the military camp without being seen?
Not a one, brah. Those soldiers are as wa'awa'iki as they seem. They set up around the Tiki Temple, and that place is practically impenetrable.
You know what? Okay. You're kind of cool. I'm gonna use you up.
What does that word bra mean that you say so often?
I wouldn't know how to translate it, brah. Hold on, maybe Knife knows. Listen, brah.
What do you want, mate?
Hey, how would you translate bra, brah?
I don't know, mate.
Think harder, brah.
Hey, the one who speaks the Hawaiian lingo is you, mate.
Yeah, but I want to know how to say bra in your language.
No, mate, I don't know what bra means.
You sure, brah?
Don't go aggro on me, mate.
I can't stand the way that bra's always saying mate all the time. Sorry, Brian. You're just gonna have to find out then.
I'll just keep strolling around the island.
Aloha kaua, Brian. I'm just gonna keep meditating for a while.
That was worth it. That was worth it. I liked it.